elves live across the sea. Matoya's herb is the only thing that will wake their prince. Interesting. Ooh, an item shop. It's a perfect place to buy a tent, which I could use. We're gonna buy at least a cabin. How much do you want to bet that the cabin also resurrects people? I'm gonna buy a tent for now, because I have a feeling that, you know, as per, you know, video game logic, that there is going to be nothing here. No, not nothing here. That there's going to be better equipment here than in Corneria. Because escalation is a thing in video games. Armor, buy. What do we got? Wooden chain iron. Ooh. Oh, I can get a shield. And gloves. You know, I don't have enough to buy that. Why don't we get one of the? Why don't we get a shield for Gob? That seems like a generally good idea. And why don't we get gloves for? I don't see why that. Well, let's get gloves for Nope. And for good measure, gloves for Gob. Because, you know, if we're gonna take our meathead and we're gonna throw a bunch of metal on him, we might as well throw it all over his body. So, you know, when we throw him at stuff, instead of going bounce, he goes whoom. So okay, let's go ahead and equip those real quick before we forget about it. Armor, equip, gloves, wooden shield, gloves. All right. And if we have some money left over after we buy some new magic, because I want to get some second level spells here, then maybe we'll go and we'll buy some more stuff. Let's see, what do we got? Clinic. Here we go. Weapons. Or, well, actually, I do want more magic. So, black magic. What can we get? Wizzy. Wizzy. Ice, dark, temper, slow. And they are all level 2 spells, so... I have sleep. And they're 400. Oh, dude. Well, I guess before I buy anything there, let's see what I can get in white magic first. Hello, old man. No, nothing here. Old man! Old man! Talk to me! I've escaped from Melmond. In the west, my town is in trouble. Please help them. So I have to go west. Gotcha. See, you are blocking the way to the magic shop. Which, magic shops, never a good idea in your Dungeons & Dragons game. Never. You can have hedge witches, sure. You can have hedge witches, or you can have wizards that you can run into and maybe, you know, get a potion or something off of them, or even an alchemist or an apothecary, I'll buy. But a magic shop where you can go in and buy yourself a lamp? What type of spell is lamp? I don't... A lit? What is an lit? What is... Alright, I get invisible. A lit? A light? What is going on? I have no idea what these would do. So we're gonna hold off on those, I guess? And go buy some weapons instead, because my puny human brain can understand those? Because, you know, that's actually friggin' appropriate to a fantasy setting? Alright. What was I saying? Something about magic shops? Yeah, you should never be able to walk into a shop and buy yourself a bag of holding, or like a +1 sword or whatever. No! Magic items are supposed to be frickin' special. Oh, well, you know, it's really a matter of whether or not... Hand axe, you say? Or scimitar? Ooh, or a short sword. I'll tell you what, we'll split the difference. We'll get a scimitar, and we'll give that to... Might as well give it to Gob. Yeah. Oh, I should sell stuff. That would make sense. Weapon? Scimitar! Wait, can I equip... No. One moment. Alright. I should probably sell some of this old stuff. Which is really just the sword, since everybody else has everything equipped. Well, at least I can sell it for full value. That's nice. You don't typically see that. Man, this stuff's expensive, dude. Yeah, I guess we'll get another one and we'll give that to Lenny. Same thing. Equip. Now, I will say, as far as video games are concerned, they did definitely come up with some better things, like you buy new equipment, automatically equip it, have the option to sell it right there on the spot. Much more convenient, and also realistic, because when you're doing this stuff, you know, it makes more sense that you'd be like, okay, well, I'm buying this sword of better steel, you know, unless I'm attached to my old notched up weapon, it makes sense that you might try and sell that back to the blacksmith. That makes total sense to me. Because for one thing, you know, that's your eaten money. I think that only gave me 5 gold and not 10 gold. Alright, how much money do I have now? We have 245 gold, so even if I wanted to get a spell, I can't. So why don't we go back and we'll get gloves for my other 2 people. See how that works out. I like that Mohawk guy. He stands out so much from all the other NPCs. Though I do find it interesting that he's wandered up there. Kind of makes me wonder what the paths for these characters are. Was there something else? Oh, magic shops. Bad. Let's see. Okay, gloves. Yes. We'll give one to... Who didn't we give one to? We gave one to Gob. And I think we gave one to Nope. So we'll give one to Lenny. And we'll give one... Yes. We'll give one to Wizzy. Wait. I think? Wait. Yeah, that's right. Equip. Gloves. Gloves. Alright, because everybody can use gloves. Oh. Wizzy still hurts. How did he get hurt? Oh, that's right. Because after I visited the inn, I got into the fight with the pirates, which won me my ship. Which I'm going to dub the... I don't know, I suppose I should see the ship before I dub it anything silly. Yes. Yes, I'll pay your stupid money. Alright, let's go find my ship. What shall we name my ship? The Falafel. No, not the Falafel. The Scourge. Too serious. Ooh, ship. I like it! It sounds so happy! I'm adventuring on the high sea. Uh-oh. Yes, adventuring on the high seas. Hopefully I don't get slaughtered by hags. Oh, swaggin! They're swaggin. Gotcha. Sea hags! Even they look like they're dancing. Alright, well, let's see how strong these sea hags are. Let's go around and see how badly I need to fight them before I cast any spells. Missed! Come on! Ow. Yeah, another thing I don't like, along with magic shops, tiered weaponry. That's another thing that's definitely come from video games that doesn't make sense. You know, the fact that that whole escalation thing. I mean, I can understand a weapon being made from harder steel or being sharpened so that it can cut through more things. I get that. But there's a limit on how many different improvements you can make to a single weapon before, I mean, the whole thing in video games where you run into, like, every town there's a new sword, and every town there's a new piece of armor, and they kind of have to invent different things to call each one so they can justify the increase in stats. That's terribly unrealistic. I mean, like I said, I can understand, like, a special metal or something, which really would be more keeping it from notching or breaking. So instead of you having to repair it over time, it takes you don't have to repair it as much. Would be, or sharpening it more. I get that, and still that's going to wear off over time. That's more of like a temporary thing. But, you know, you buy a sword in one town, and then you go to the next town. It makes absolutely no damn sense that that sword does more than the last sword. A sword is a sword. You can just use it better. The whole raising of your stats thing, that comes from becoming a better and more skilled fighter, or cleric, or given combatant. Oh, I just noticed the scimitar looks different from a sword. Cool. Anyway, yeah, that doesn't make sense. A sword does sword damage. Like, if you want to do that and have it tiered, or have you gain, you know, the amount of damage that you do, which you do in D&D, because you apply your strength. You know, as you build strength over time, you're gonna cut more. So, I don't know, it just, that doesn't make sense to me that... hold on, let's cure her. That doesn't make sense to me, because a hammer's gonna do what a hammer does, sword's gonna do what a sword does. Doesn't make sense that this blue sword does more damage than that gray sword, because they're just swords. You're using them the same way. The only way that should make a difference is if you became more skilled at using it. I don't know, the whole tiered weapon thing never made sense either. God, die, Sea Hag! All your Sea Haggy friends are all gone. Don't you know you're dealing with Gob, the Imp Slayer, the size of Paul Bunyan? Hell, he takes up half the deck on my new ship, which I haven't named yet. Should probably be something happy, though, considering how happy it sounds. We'll call it, the dance floor? It has a dance floor. It's called the deck. Granted, half of it's taken up by Gob, and Gob certainly can't dance in it, but he can go swimming in it. The gazebo? That has some nice history. That word has some nice history to it in, tabletop role-playing. I don't know. I shall have to think on this. And as soon as I kill this stupid Sea Hag, we can maybe actually think on it. Actually. Good job, Nope! Way to go! God! Took forever! 150 gold. Good. I need that gold. I think we're gonna stop there. We're gonna have a little dance party here on the ship. You know, Gob is gonna be stomping around. We're gonna be rocking around. And we'll see you guys next time when maybe we'll name it, and maybe we'll find Corneria again. I don't know. See you guys later.